Hi, my name is Ivy. I'm a model here at Muses, and welcome to my testimonial. Lots of gorgeous images from over here, and just really feel the energy and get into the environment and see how it speaks to me and kind of feel how it feels and just really take it all in for a new life experience. And it certainly has been. It's definitely different. Obviously the land's different, so it's gonna feel different. The group's different, it's gonna just be different. You're out in the nature here, out in other places, except for like Greece and Tulum. It was more indoors, more buildings, more just like human-made structures. Here it was just straight natural, God-made, universe-made places, which to me speaks more than some man-made stuff like shooting in a studio as opposed to shooting outdoors, that kind of vibe. I would say this time around, people were more open to talking. It seemed like it was more friendly and laid back. Maybe it was the moon, maybe it was the healing place that is such as Bali, but then again, like who really knows what it was. It was still amazing, still awesome, still the positive stuff. We got to see a lot more on this part trip, I think. I think the locations here just had more to, it was more to offer because of the black sand, and I've never seen black sand before. This trip was more personal, for sure. I think that was the main difference. Like before it was like just touching your toes in the water. This one is like you're fully immersing yourself in the water and kind of having the energy wash over you. Very chill, very relaxed, very laid back, very, very, very chill. What else, how to explain this? Very religious. Obviously the offerings in the morning is just a very spiritual, awesome practice that makes you think more about your own spiritual practice and how you want to handle yourself when you first wake up. Thought that was a really cool thing to witness and see. You don't see that much in America or other cultures. It's like every day, here's an offering. And like every day you should make your own offering about how you want to handle your day, handle your situation. As far as the food here, amazing. Holy it was so good. I probably can't swear. The food was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. It was so tasty. I didn't have one bad meal. So I really enjoyed it. I had the energy that I had to get from it. But beyond that, just very fresh. My body feels really, really good. The rice food was awesome, dude. I love the feeling of it and just being able to see it in person. It's something I've always wanted to see in my life, but I've never really had the chance to experience it like full on, face to face, touching it in real life, IRL. That was dope. The waterfalls, it was nice to actually be in them and feel them. Tulum, I just had to see it from far away, but it was still gorgeous. I just really would like to see it more up close and more personal, then to get more of the experience that I'm kind of looking for, and I can really feel it with my own skin. Just new locations bring new vibes out of me and new shoot ideas and new creative ideas, like how I'm going to pose, where I'm going to pose, what kind of image I want to get. Also, how I'm going to create in the future changed a lot on this trip. That's a big one. I had like a big forthcoming of a brand new brand in my brain that's like, oh, I kind of want to do things this way now. Something definitely clicked with me here. I'm not sure if it was the actual spots or just me, but something changed. And now I know I want to go forward in a different way with how I shoot and what I push and like what I want to get across, what message I want to shoot across. Yeah, I think that working with other creatives has definitely elevated my portfolio and how I shoot in life and how I even interact in the industry and also in real life too. You always get new stuff that you pick up throughout the travels. And that's one thing about traveling, you always pick up new things. So I'm just thankful for that because, you know, I met some new girls who don't shoot this or don't shoot that, or they do this and they do that, and it just gives you a different perspective on how you may want to go forward with your own creative endeavors. This experience has personally meant to me that I can get through a lot more than what I think I can. All of the hard trekking and travels really pushed me physically and also mentally, as well as social aspects of the trip has pushed me mentally and even sometimes a little bit physically, but in a good way because it makes you bigger, better, and stronger and able to know that you can handle so much more than what you think you can. So I've met most of the models already. There was 3 that I have not known before. Didn't even know about them really until I came on this trip. They were all great souls. I think they were all handpicked for a very perfect reason. And we all had our own ways of fitting in together and recreating stuff and just making really gorgeous memories and making new lasting connections. I had like 1,000 conversations every single day about everything under the sun. And there were so many different energies and people that I'm talking to. It's just like, here's some more new stuff, here's some new stuff, here's something way over here. Conversations, actually lots about healing and like just the journey that we're all on, I feel like, and how we came here, and it seems like something in this country has kind of like ticked you off or made you tick or something like that, and you had to release whatever it was that you may have had to release. If I had to use one word to describe Muses in Bali, it would be fantastic. It just was amazing. All the cool places, the cool people, the great food. Even the travel out here was my longest flight in my entire life, and it really wasn't that bad. So when you do something hard and you get through it, it just gives you more like strength to be even more fantastic in many more fantastic places. That was really nice, just to kind of ground yourself and not feel like you have to jump right into work right away. That was super, super important, like so important. Mostly because it was a halfway across the world trip, so the whole travel part could be challenging if you don't know how to handle yourself with staying hydrated, getting enough rest, and just, you know, everything else that goes on personally when you travel for that long. That was much needed. It was definitely a big help. Alice is so thoughtful. Even on her events up at Muses up in, Rochester and Tulum, she always thinks about the models first. She's like, let me make sure that they have this, that, this, and that. If they don't have something, let me take care of it. She's always on top of it. She knows what she's doing. She's bringing the bug spray in. She's bringing like extra outfits for us to wear, the ponchos. She knows she has to like really be super thoughtful with how she plans this, because for one, you have so many different energies and people on this trip. I can't imagine glued myself, because that would be insane, having to like manage this entire thing. It's just so much work, and she really does it very, very well. For being like one person to handle a bunch of really grown up people and lots of also some young ones who might need some, you know, carrying along the way. She picked a great group to even do that with, because to even handpick the people, the location, to remember all of the stuff, the coordinations, how you're gonna set up, like that takes a ballin' chick to handle all that stuff. And just like so much kudos to her, because she is one strong person to like pull off all of it. And even you too, to have to be her backup and her backbone, you know. It's definitely a group effort, and I think like she nailed it. She always does nail it. She had her backup plans, the place to pick out to eat at, the location is just so beautiful. Like she must put in so much effort just to plan this, but then also to plan her own life and everything, and like her own tours. Like that's just, it's really incredible to see someone her age doing things literally across the world with a bunch of other people who she doesn't even know that well. They're all pretty much strangers. Then you put yourself in the one villa with a bajillion people and all these personalities and like other factors and the environment factors, and just like it takes a person. It takes a really important person and like strong person, and also a smart person to get through all this stuff. And she did it with such grace and elegance. You too, Phil. You do so much work for us too. You always like keep people in check. So I'm very thankful for you as well. I would definitely recommend Muses Takeover to many other creatives. You just go out with these amazing girls, and photographers are great too, but the girls, as a model, it was really nice to meet with other like-minded females who also love to do what I do and understand what we do it. And then also just kind of be in a paradise and feel it. I would definitely join if you were given the chance to. At least try it. It's not often you get opportunities like this in your lifetime, so I understand that I'm one of a very lucky few who gets to really experience something like this, and I can't begin to even describe that, you know. It brings me to tears sometimes. The gratefulness. Experience like this are very important because it makes you realize your strength and stuff, and you get to go out and just create more things and see more of the world and expand your horizon. Life is about expanding your horizon and seeing more of who you are to get to your next level of life. Hello, my name is Ivy Millz, and thank you for joining me on my testimonial from Bali. Muses! Woohoo! You can find out more of me below at the links, so follow, like, subscribe, whatever it may be. Just get at me if you can. Catch me if you can.